Okay, 2016 Nissan Altima. One feature that I really like that's really good for comfort and convenience and for safety is remote start. Okay, so up to 195 feet away you can remote start the vehicle. You press the lock button and hold the circle button for 5 seconds and it remote starts the vehicle. Y'all come on this side because I want to show you something. So this key is a Bluetooth key. So as long as the key is within 2.5 feet or 30 inches of the vehicle, then it's activated. So if I press this button, as long as the key is within 2.5 feet, I press it and it unlocks the car. Okay? Press it again, it locks it. If I press the button twice, it unlocks every door, right? So you think about it. I mean, if you're a woman or even if you're a man, if you're in a Walmart parking lot late at night and you got your keys in your pocket, or if you're a woman and you have your keys in your purse, sometimes it takes women up to 20 and 30 seconds to find their keys in their purse. But if there's a man 50 feet away running their way, they can't afford that 20 or 30 seconds that it takes to find their key to get into the car. When just a simple touch of the button lets them in the vehicle, they can close it, lock it, now they're safe. For every person here, you have a loved one that would be important to, right? Another thing, if you remote start your car, you can, like I said, you can do it from up to 195 feet away. Let's just say, Donald, that you remote started your car, but you accidentally unlocked it in case he wanted to steal your car. Come watch this. So if Casey's holding the key, let's say Casey owns the car and I'm going to steal it. If I were to get in his car and put it in gear, it shuts the car off. The key has to be inside of the vehicle for the vehicle to operate. That's a really good safety feature. Someone can't steal your car and you don't get abandoned in a Walmart parking lot in a rural town at midnight, or wherever you live. Another safety feature about the key, which is also a comfort and convenience feature, is if I were to accidentally lock the key, or lock the car, and leave the key inside, if I close the door, it gives me an audible warning, and it unlocks the vehicle. So it's impossible to lock the key in the car. It's the same way in the trunk. Okay? Another safety feature of the Altima is, we know in the cold weather that the cold weather can cause the tires to go, to deflate. Well, we put nitrogen in our tires, so that doesn't happen. So nitrogen is a gas that's non-gaseous, so it doesn't inflate or deflate according to the weather. Okay. We also have on the back. Don't come on this side. If you look right here, there's a camera. Okay, so there's a rear camera in the vehicle, and it's pretty cool. And I can't show you because we can't all get in the car. But on the screen, there's a 7-inch touchscreen. On the screen, the camera doesn't just give you a shot of what's behind you. It gives you bars, and those bars, there's 4 bars, and they're 10 feet, 7 feet, 3 feet, 1 foot. Okay, it also has a rear cross traffic alert, which detects the vehicle moving from either side from up to 66 feet away. Okay, so if you got a vehicle that's moving from up to 66 feet away, you're going to get an audible warning, and it'll let you know there's a vehicle coming. There's also a thing called moving object detection. As long as there's somebody or something moving within 10 feet behind the vehicle, then it's also going to give you an audible warning. The outside of the screen also lights up yellow and flashes to let you know, hey, it's not safe to back up. Okay? It's funny, you hear people say all the time, I don't trust that camera. But it's not just a camera anymore, it's a rear cross traffic alert, it's moving object detection. So you think about a little kid on a tricycle in your neighborhood, which everybody has. If you're backing up and they're riding their tricycle and they don't see you, well, you're not gonna hit them because you're gonna know, hey, there's somebody moving behind them because they're within 66 feet. Another feature that we have that's gonna keep you safe, and it's also for your comfort and for your convenience, if the sun's in your eyes, you can come this way, is blind spot warning. Blind spot warning is a technology that Nissan adopted in 2014. As long as there's a vehicle in your blind spot, then the little panels on the A-pillar of the car are going to light up orange. As long as the vehicle is resting in the blind spot, it's going to light up orange. If you were to put your signal on with a vehicle in your particular blind spot, and you let the vehicle know that you're trying to get over, the car is going to have an audible sound, and the orange light is going to now flash to let you know, hey, it's not safe for you to get over. Okay? Now, if we step inside the car, there's a lot of, because again, Nissan, we're doing safety and comfort and convenience. We have Bluetooth capability, So if you have a family, if you have a wife and kids, you can pair up to 5 devices. So if your child needs to borrow your car, and the last thing you want, listen, a lot of people used to think that Bluetooth was just some kind of fancy luxury feature. Well, you think about it, Donald, you got teenage girls, right? If your daughter has her phone paired up to your car, and you call her, well, now, instead of her having to reach down, look in a cup holder, and pick up the phone, what's she gonna do? She's gonna look on the steering wheel, press the button, now she's talking to her dad, and her dad's telling her to go to the grocery store and get some milk. So it keeps her safe. And like I said, you can pair up to 5 devices. Another comfort feature that we have is XM radio. So you get 3 months of XM radio for free, and then after that it's just a monthly subscription. We have navigation. And the cool thing about Nissan's navigation, it does it in zones. And so there's 8 different zones in the country. So that way if you put in a main street in zone 1, it's going to give you all the main streets like in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee. Let's see, so obviously everybody knows this is the A pillar, B pillar. Inside of the B pillar, it used to be a squared off frame, but now it's a pipe frame. Because if you think about it, who's ever seen a baseball player try to break a baseball bat over their knee? It's pretty tough. You have to do it a certain way. Well, the same thing on the inside of this framework. When it used to be squared, it would be a lot easier for it to cave and buckle in. But now that it's a pipe and it's circular, it's a lot harder to break something that's circular over your knee, or in this case, in the cause of a crash. We have crumple zones in the front of the vehicle. It's really just kind of a pocketed area that allows it, if there's a vehicle that's another vehicle that runs into you, you're in a crash, it's just a little pocketed area that allows for your vehicle to keep you safer and not cause as much damage to the framework of the car, or much worse your body. I'm trying to think what else we might have. So on the steering wheel, we have volume control, and we also have a little thing called Nissan Advanced Drive Assist Display. That came out in 2013 on the newer style Altima. Altima was the first one to have it. It's just a little a screen on the dashboard, and it gives you 7 different menus. One of those menus might show you what your tire pressure is. One might show you what radio station you're currently listening to. But we were talking about Bluetooth earlier. The thing I love about it is that I don't have any CDs anymore. Who else has CDs? I mean, I'm kind of going away from CDs, right? I have all my music and all my podcasts on my phone. As long as my phone is paired to Bluetooth on the car, I can listen to anything I have on my phone through Bluetooth audio with the absence of all wires and any wires or any hookups. But if you did want to listen to some kind of anything on your phone, any 3.5 millimeter jack will plug into the auxiliary port, and you can listen to that. Or you also have a USB port so you can charge your phone. So a lot of safety features, and a lot of comfort and convenience features on the 16 Altima.
Nice.